The Palestinian people have endured over 5 decades of Israeli occupation. That is the longest belligerent occupation on the face of the earth. The land is being colonized in the West Bank by illegal Israeli settlements, and Gaza is under a perpetual siege. This is not just occupation, siege, and colonization. This is, as Human Rights Watch recently correctly described it, apartheid. Now, in Israel proper, Palestinians are treated as third-class citizens, if that, a position which was formalised under the recent so-called nation-state law. Since 2000, over 10,000 Palestinian civilians have been killed by the Israeli state. That's nearly 8 times the number of Israelis who've been killed in all of this. In the recent Israeli onslaught against Gaza, 256 Palestinians were killed, 66 of them children. While this conversation is dominated by 4 words, Israel's right to exist, Palestine has no right whatsoever to exist as an independent nation. Its right, one of the most fundamental rights there is, for national self-determination, is comprehensively and brutally denied. These gruesome facts underline why it is so grotesque, so wrong-headed, so deceitful to describe this as a conflict, as though Mike Tyson punching a toddler could be described as a conflict. This is a military superpower, armed and backed by the West, which is occupying and oppressing and subjugating a people denied their right to exist, a collection often of refugee camps with no ability whatsoever to defend themselves given what they're up against. It's why the Israeli state not only thinks but knows that it can get away with practically